Actually, I got in the industry by chance. I was living in Los Angeles and working as a mechanic. I had my own shop, and I just kind of was getting tired of living out there. I lived there my whole life. It was 30 years by that time, and I was there before any of the traffic or the smog. So the traffic and the smog really started to get to me. So I decided to change. Well, I was going to change my location where I lived. I thought I would also change my job, what I did, my occupation. So I was offered a job as a carpenter, specifically a stair guy. I never really even cut a piece of wood in half before, but I had some metal framing experience or metal working experience, and I decided to take a shot at it, and just kind of started from the very bottom, and went from there. I made it my goal every day to do better than I did yesterday and to really learn because I was already, older. I wasn't a kid anymore. And so I thought I need to learn this as soon as I can. And that's what I did. I took my notes every day at work and I came home and I studied them, and I'd take pieces of wood home with me and cut squigglies and try to follow my lines and everything else. So that's kind of how I got started. I think the thing that I enjoy, there's quite a few things, but I think one of the things that I enjoy most is how happy my customers are when I'm finished with their job, remodeling their stairs. Uh, as I worked as a mechanic, people were happy to get their car back, but it was kind of like going to the dentist. I could do a great job and fix their car, but in the end, they would just have their same car that they drove back and forth to work. Whereas now, when I go in to remodel somebody's stairs, I'm able to create something really beautiful, and people are really excited to see me when I start, and they're excited with the process, and of course, they're very happy when it's done. So it feels good. A little bit different, We're still working with people, but the I don't want to say the outcome is different. The outcome is always the same, where people are happy, but I guess it's a different type of happy. I think one of the key things is we're always striving to do better. Um, every job I'm trying to learn, every job is different, but I try to learn a little something uh, with each job that we do. We really try to basically work on the houses as if they're our own. We're very clean. We try to keep the noise down as much as we can. We are very cognizant of people's just their living situation, even as far as working in the driveway, which is really a lot of what we do. We're always putting a tarp down so we don't get the driveway dusty and dirty. We clean up very well after we're done with our job on the outside as well as the inside. The inside, we're really constantly cleaning. Vacuum cleaner is constantly on. So we really try to treat the customer's home as if it's our own. I think one of the main ones is who's going to be doing the work. With our company, we it's just myself and my coworker, so it's always going to be me doing the work, which keeps the quality control really high. Another question is if you've checked everybody's reviews. The reviews are very important, and they just help. Past customers can tell you about their experience, whether it's good or bad. I think. Probably maybe for some references from other contractors. Um, and other than that, maybe just a general overview about how the day is going to go, what time you're going to arrive. Are you going to be making a big mess? Will we be able to work in the house or to live in the house or to even walk back and forth past you and have access to the upstairs as we're doing our work? I think the main thing is the personal service that everybody receives. We treat every job individually. Every job is very important to us. We're very detail oriented, and the main thing that I hear from many customers is the communication. I communicate a lot. Um, whether it's what time I'm going to show up, if I'm going to be 10 minutes late, I'll send a text and say I'm going to be 10 minutes late. If somebody's not home, I make sure that they know that I'm leaving and I'm locking the house. Um, I think that keeping clean is another big one that since it's me and I'm the one who's making sure everything is clean, it's I think, like I said, that sort of attention to detail, I think, is what separates my company from maybe another company with lots of employees who you may get a good one and you may get one that's not so friendly. Yes, 99% of the time, the answer is yes. Um, I have no problem, and my coworker has no problem with people walking back and forth past us as we're working. It's really not a bother. We kind of, you know, we've been doing that for a long, long time. Um, there's certain times, just very short periods of time, perhaps when we're doing some demolition work, maybe removing carpet, where there's tack stripped down, that I'll just ask, that you either wear your shoes or just maybe wait for 30 seconds or a minute, and then we can get out of the way and allow you to go up and down. But for the most part, you'll always have access to up and down the stairs, or to the upstairs, I should say. Okay. I would say that most of the time is people look up pictures either in my portfolio and Diamond Certified, my Facebook page, perhaps just searching Google Images, or Pinterest is a real common one. And basically, if you can show me a picture of a staircase you like, I can copy that, or we can do a mix and match. A lot of times, when I come over to the client's home, I can look around and kind of see what fits and what doesn't fit, and I can give suggestions. Again, it's been almost 30 years I've been doing this now, so I've seen a lot of different designs, and I'm pretty vocal about if I think something really doesn't fit the house, and as you know, obviously the customer has the last say, but I'll let you know if I don't think it's going to look very nice, at least in my opinion.